Welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is The Sickness #4. Now, for those who've watched the previous reviews of the first 3 issues, you'll know I kind of scratched my head a little bit about this series and not 100% sure exactly what I think. And #4 is kind of right up there, right there with it, of everything. So, story and concept is by Jenna Cha and Lonnie Nadler. Jenna is the artist, lettering by Hassan, Otsmane-Elhaou. So the story takes place in kind of two different eras. In 1945, there's Daniel, who is seeing things. His friends are kind of think that he's being stalked. Some of them don't think that this is actually happening. So comes up with a plan to kind of take care of and deal with that. In 1955, there's George, who's a doctor, trying to figure out why a wife wound up burning down her house, killing her family. Her body, we find out in this one, has been taken away, so it can't be examined. The question is, who did that and why did he do that? So the thing is that both these incidents are related. The question is why. So yeah, it's an interesting series. One that visually I think creeped me out a lot. So I mean, props to Jenna Cha for the art, because there's a lot of disturbing stuff that made me hit my uncomfortableness in a good way. The story itself, I like how this issue kind of bounces between the two eras. It really starts intertwining and time starting to kind of twisting about in a lot of ways. So that to me is really intriguing. Overall though, it feels like a very muddled story. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on and how things are resolved. So a little frustrating that way, and I think maybe that's the monthly aspect of it, that reading as one sit-down might do a little bit better than reading as individual issues. But this is kind of an interesting psychological horror. There's something there. I'm just not quite 100% sure exactly what. So my recommendation is, if you like Nadler's previous work, because Nadler's done some stories I think very similar to this, it's well worth checking it out. If you haven't liked Lonnie Nadler's previous work, you're not going to like this. And if you like kind of a psychological horror with a little bit of unease in the art, it's worth seeing, or worth reading. So overall, it's an interesting one. I'm not 100% sure exactly what I think. That's kind of the weirdness on this one. I mean, you can kind of see the slight horror in that, but I'll call it horror on that. But yeah, it's interesting. This page kind of sums things up in a lot of ways. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like this story, but at the same time, it's not totally my thing. So maybe that's some of it. I mean, I like the doctor trying to figure it out. I like the different time periods. There's a lot I've really enjoyed. I think maybe not enough's kind of explained, or just it's not quite clear. So I don't know. It feels a little unsatisfying in some ways. So I don't know. Intriguing series overall. Definitely appreciate the attempt. You can go get this. This is out in shops. We got a link up beneath our video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you for that. And just watching our videos, support us as always. So thank you as well. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.